Welcome back to the show. Oprah Winfrey will be here. Have you seen The Color Purple, Paul?
No, not yet.
We should go see these movies. We have guests on from these films, and you should go see it. It helps.
I really should.
I think they feel better if you go see them. They feel like they're wanted.
Screening for me or something?
It's hospitality, yeah, right after the screening of The Comet.
Yeah.
And also rock and roll accordionist Roberta Rubinson, who was here once before. She'll be back here tonight. My next guest makes her motion picture debut as Sophia in the motion picture The Color Purple, which Paul will be seeing tomorrow, I understand. She is also the host of a very successful television program in Chicago and is the first guest we've ever had on this program named Oprah. Please welcome Oprah Winfrey.
Hi. How are you? Hi. Come on over there. Is this yours?
You look terrific.
Thank you. Thank you.
That looks like it's painted on there. I'm guessing it's not. But
you know,
it is painted on there?
There's some wonderful people in Chicago. I always try to wear Chicago designers. And they're called Grass Orchids. Paige Mayberry. She hand paints these things. Isn't it nice?
It's very nice. What kind of material is it? Oh, sure you were.
It's leather. This is leather.
They painted it right on leather?
Right on leather. It's a suede.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Now you mentioned Chicago. You just came from Chicago. And the city must be nuts.
We are stone bear crazy. Can we hear it for the Bears? Let's hit! Wasn't that a great game yesterday?
Yeah, it was a very impressive display on the part of the Bears. Yeah. So
I like it when people say, a very impressive display. Wasn't it a great game?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Very impressive display.
Well, see, now, okay, never mind.
Go ahead.
Then tell me about your name. You know, I was mispronouncing your name all last week. I was under the impression it was Oprah.
I bet you were calling
Winfrey.
Oprah. Yeah.
Oprah, but it's not.
No, it's Oprah.
Oprah. Do you know anyone else named Oprah?
Not a soul.
And why did your mom and dad pick Oprah?
Well, it's actually my Aunt Ida named me Oprah. It was named from the Bible. Ruth, 1st chapter, 14th verse. Go home and read it. And it's supposed to be Orpah, but no one knew how to spell in my family. So the P got put before the R. So it's supposed to be Orpah, but it's Oprah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
And
which is Harpo backwards.
Now that's what somebody. No, it is, and it's also.
That's important to know.
When was it Quincy Jones when they were casting the film? He thought that meant something because somebody else in the film was named Harpo.
Yeah, you know, you've seen the movie.
Yes, I have. Paul hasn't seen it.
Paul has not, however, but he is going to see it.
I will be seeing it tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, when I was first cast for this movie, when I was in the middle of like auditioning and screen testing, they call it, I said to Steven Spielberg,
of
if
course.
I may drop the name.
Sure.
I said, Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards, and I think that's a sign.
Oh, that was your idea.
That was there's a sign.
So you kind of put this in their head, and they went back to the office and said, "Gee, what do you know? She may have something." What if
maybe.
Now tell people what you do in Chicago. We mentioned you're the host of a very successful television program. How long has it been on the air?
Well, it's been on the air in existence. You know, all those AM shows that all.
Right. What's this called? AM Chicago. Good Morning Chicago.
It was
Get
called
Up Chicago.
AM Chicago, and now it's called the Oprah Winfrey Show. You know why?
Well, Mr. Big Shot. That's why. And what station is it on?
It's on Channel 7, WLS.
Channel 7, which is the ABC affiliate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
And what kind of things do you do on the show? You do a lot of cooking and that kind of thing?
Oh, we don't cook.
Yeah.
I don't cook. I use my oven to dry my socks. What do you...
and so now that you're a motion picture star and people are saying awards, nominations for major awards and so forth, you're going to 86 the show and move on?
No.
You're going to stay in Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going to stay in Chicago. I'm syndicated, you know.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
we'll be in New York as of September of this year.
And where will you be? Where can people see you on?
Over on the other station.
Which other station?
Channel 7.
Channel 7 with the ABC station.
ABC station, 10 o'clock in the morning in New York.
We're looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Now, what was it like working with Steven Spielberg?
What was it like? Well, you know, first of all, David, you walk into a room and there is Steven Spielberg. It's pretty intimidating, you know. So the first impression is, oh my God. He's much shorter than I thought.
Yeah.
And then, once you get over that, it's like, oh, he said my name. And I wanted to remember everything in the room so that I could at least tell my friends and remember the moment. You know, there's a little popcorn machine in the studio, and little things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was very intimidating at first.
Did you ever have any trouble with the guy?
No trouble with him at all. What happened is, early into the movie...
Stuff missing out of your dressing room?
Early in the movie, though, we had to do... You know, everything's shot out of sequence in movies. So we had this scene.
Never having done a movie, I'm going to have to take your word for it.
So we were doing the juke joint scene.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
You know, we're
that's
walking
a
the juke
great
joint.
look, yeah.
First shot, first scene in the movie.
You'll enjoy that one, Paul.
First day on the set is my day, is my scene up. I had no idea what you do. I'd never been on the Universal tour. So there I was, and Steven had come over to me for one of the scenes and asked if I could cry, and I was having such, you know, so Steven Spielberg asked you to cry, you want to give him a bucket or two, you know?
Now, when he says cry, does he mean just the theatrics of crying or actual tears?
He wants a tear falling out of that left eye, so when you turn to the camera and hit your light, that it's falling right there. And I couldn't, and I was so afraid that I was not going to be able to. I started plucking out my lashes and sticking them under my contact lens, and still could not cry, and then cried all night because I couldn't cry when he asked me to. But then I later had a conversation with Adolph Caesar, to be really serious, and Adolph Caesar said to me, he plays Old Mister in the movie, those of you who've seen it, and he said, what you have to learn to do is give yourself over to the character and let the character take control. And I never had a difficult time after that.
Yeah. Well, but, you know, it's easy to have it explained to you, and it's easy for you to explain it to us. But the actual doing of it, it's a very difficult thing.
What I would do when I had to cry, I'd start crying early in the morning. So I'd make sure that by the time I had to cry, I'd still be crying. I'd cry all day,
Now,
I did.
At any point, and you know, if you don't want to talk about it, just say so, but at any point did Steven get everybody together and say, you know what would be nice? Some kind of flying saucer. I don't know. You know, just come down here somewhere.
Right on Mr.'s farm. No, he didn't. He didn't. This movie has not one special effect. That's what's so great about it.
Now, do you have other movie offers coming in already? And what kind of things are you getting offered?
I can't tell you.
No, you can tell us.
Well, I'm looking at some scripts right now. I really am.
But like what?
Well, there's a movie that they're thinking about doing called Native Son. So I'm looking at that script right now.
And what would the part be for you?
The mother, a bigger Thomas. Did you read it in school?
Yeah, I'm sorry?
Native Son?
Yeah, I did.
I can tell.
Yeah, I did. I stayed home one week and read it.
It's great, isn't it? You could play the part of bigger if you were a little darker.
I like to think so. What do you have there in the...
This is what I wanted to tell you. I have one of the greatest staffs in the world, and so they're
not better than our staff, Oprah.
You have 47 people on this staff.
No, we don't, do we?
Yes, you do. And my staff was so excited.
How do you know? You counting the crawl? What is going on?
I asked. I said, how many people on this staff? And they said 47. Well, so my staff was so excited that I was going to be on the Letterman show. Steven Spielberg movie, they said, oh, that's very nice. Letterman show, they were so excited. They said to say, hiya, 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 Mr. Letterman. And they all went out and got themselves dressed as Larry Bud Melman. Isn't that great?
Oh, God.
That's my staff.
Oh, God.
Hiya, hiya, hiya. Mr. Letterman. Yay! That's Debbie, Mary Kay, Rizzo, Gina, Chris, Jimmy.
I have a feeling that a couple of those folks aren't acting. I think this one here, right there in the middle, I think she's trouble.
Doesn't she look like Larry Bud?
If she doesn't get the medicine right on time. Oprah, congratulations. Geez, you couldn't be hotter. You got the movie and perhaps a nomination for an Academy Award and your syndicated show.
Perhaps.
So relax a while. Give somebody else a shot.
David.
Nice meeting you.
I'm so glad you met. You know what? You're the kind of guy I'd like to have as my friend. I'd like to call you up on Wednesday nights and say, you watching Dynasty? You know? Nice guy. Nice guy.
Okay, try and get the number. We'll be right back with Roberta Rubin.